Hi everyone. Welcome back to Astro Sun Gazer. I'm your host Carrie, also known as Painted Night Owl Feather. I am coming here today to do the astrological tarot report for November 2016. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you everyone so much for welcoming into your home and welcoming into your heart. I really appreciate all the love and affection I've gotten since I started doing these. It really means a lot to me. Probably one of the reasons why I held back quite a long time from doing them was, everybody wants to be received well. So I put my fears aside, and it's been a wonderful blessing since I started this, and I'm going to continue. On to that exciting stuff I've got going on. Let me tell you, the energy is just pumping up. But number one, thank you for the beautiful soul that wrote on my um, comment about the deck that I was using. This is a picture of DNA. I hope you can see this much better now. This is by James Wanless, and it's called the Voyager deck. And I'm super excited because I made contact with him. He was so nice and so helpful, and actually offered to um, send me the book. So I'm just thrilled to death that I got to meet with him, and that also leads me to, it's just one of the most important things is to say thank you to everybody out there. So before I get too far into what I've got going on, a big shout out to Astro. They welcomed me. You can go to astrojar.com. Some of the best readers are on there. They're so much fun, and they're so vibrant and wonderful, and I really enjoy all the readings and everybody that's attached to that. It's growing every day. So also a shout out to Marie Moore, I'm in partnership with her in Astrojar through Minnow. So look them up on YouTube. They're wonderful. I can't even tell you. I'm about to jump out of my skin, excited to be even thinking, the beginnings of collaborating with these people because they're wonderful and they're so enlightening and they've helped me so much and they've helped me grow. And that's what we're all here to do, is just to help one another grow. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to tell you about, which is so super exciting since I opened this door and decided that I would step through this Astro Tarot journey and bring my gifts out and start sharing them. I also had the pleasure of having a good friend of mine who's very spiritually enlightened, and I love her. I've known her since I was a child. She came in for a visit out of town, and when she came, I said I wanted to use my child's play cards, and I had gotten this new deck, and I hadn't really played with it much, but I had the feeling that I wanted to use it on her. So I opened it up and brought it out, and she said, "Oh, that's funny. That looks like a friend of mine that's in a group of mine, a group I'm in on Facebook." And it looked like her artwork. Well, sure enough, it was the great Paulina Cassidy of all people. I can't even tell you how excited I got. I mean, thrilling. And I'll have to cut this deck because I'm going to pull this card and show it to you. But this is the back of her cards, but this is the front of her card. Will you look at the imagery? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Yes, I love her artwork. I have always loved her artwork. Just phenomenal, just phenomenal. So actually maybe because that was on the top of the deck, we'll keep that one as the overlying energies for this particular intro because it's temperance. It's basically speaking to all of us. We have to be tempered, right? Um, Pottery doesn't become fine china until it's been fired in a certain way, and I think that's kind of what we're going through. So maybe that was a message from her, um, temperance for all of us to measure everything, we've got going on. But I am going to put it back in the deck. Anyway, very exciting. Today I am going to be doing a reading for each of the signs. I decided that it was nice to do the one video, probably a little easier on me, but Everybody's been so wonderful with me, and I felt like it's Halloween, and I'm not going to go out and trick or treating or anything like that. We're going to probably hand out candy here, but that's about it. So I thought, well, might as well do a bigger reading for everybody. It is pretty heavy, thick, sticky energy. I did notice when I was shuffling my cards earlier, I smudged them and I crystalled all of them, and I pre-shuffled everything so that we can get some nice clear energy, because I know everything's so thick and so sketchy. So I noticed that with the cards, that they were really having a hard time shuffling. They the energy is just thick and heavy. So I just gave these a quick reshuffle, and maybe that temperance card will come back up for somebody, maybe it won't. Anyway, happy Halloween, everyone. This is your intro, and I'm going to go ahead and get going with everybody's video. Um, have a great day. Enjoy this month. Try to dig deep and do the work that we all have to do to get this earth back on track to where we can live abundantly with it instead of against it. So that's the message of the day, and I wanted to use the word Minnetonka with you also, in case you don't know what Minnetonka is. It's great water, and water is consciousness. So we're in a battle for it out in the Dakotas, but we're in a battle for it all over the world, and we all need to come together, band together, brothers and sisters as one, and bring the light back to this earth. Hi, Taurus. Thank you for sticking through the intro video. I'm happy you're here today. I'm going to start with the cards by James Wanless that he was so nice to give me the little booklet for. I'm pulling 3 cards from each deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull them first. Interesting day, Halloween. Got lots of energy, buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. Okay, here we go. So, feeling pretty good. You've been feeling real good, Taurus. You've got your Empress. The Empress. You feel top of your game. You feel like you got it all. You feel like you know what's coming, you know what's been, you know how everything is going on. You're peaceful, calm. You've been peaceful and calm. Might have been dealing with a woman with a little bit of fire in her. You might be a woman feeling the fire. A lot of outward energies right now with the moon in Scorpio. Mercury and the sun in Scorpio as well. That's your opposite. So you have been feeling really fiery and energized and ready. And of course, man of worlds, the achiever. You've achieved something. You got through something. You got around something. You got over something. You landed on the moon for the first time. You've done well for yourself. Beautiful Eva Cassidy's cards. I love these. Gosh, they're gorgeous. I just love feeling them. They're just beautiful. And you've got the 8 of Wands. So you've got some things you're doing, things that you're working on. And you've got the 7 of Pentacles. And then the Wheel of Fortune. This is gorgeous cards. Equal. I know Taurus love art. put some things out there. You're not sure what you've got. You've got 7 ways of energy being expressed, or 8 ways, I'm sorry. 8 of Wands would be 8 actions that you're putting out there. So you're doing an awful lot. You're throwing a lot out there. Then your 7 of Pentacles, you're waiting on the fruit of your labor to kind of produce something, right? Like you've thrown all this energy out there. What's it going to do for you? Where are you going with that? And this Wheel of Fortune, it's got a lot of things pushing the wheel ahead. It's got some things hanging on the wheel. It's got a lot of things underneath the wheel that can knock it off and make it spin the other way. See what I mean? Like, she looks like she's just hanging out there. It looks like the one cat is not sure where he's going, which direction. Got a bird. I mean, it's just... But there's a rhythm to everything, and everything has its rhyme. Everything that's going on, Taurus, is for a reason. There's 2 snakes intertwined, and you might have some karma, some past people. But just go back to your true nature of self. The nature of things will sort itself out. Don't worry, though. Don't worry. You put out that energy for a reason. You put it out there to bring more beauty and harmony into your life for the right reason. So don't worry that it didn't get planted in good soil. It just hasn't bloomed yet. You put a flower, you take a seed and you stick it in a pot. You don't sit there and look at it every day and go, oh, it hasn't done anything today. Oh, it hasn't done anything today. And if you do that every day, you drive yourself mad. So don't do that. The hands of fortune the wheels of fortune are turning one way or the other. And look at it this way. If something does fall apart or fall away, it's meant to, because it can't be sustained. Look at this crazy cat. Can you see that crazy cat on the right there? Where are they moving it the wrong way? This way. Look at the face on that guy. You don't want that guy on your ride. He's meant to fall off, let him fall off. If it's a job that needs to fall off and it's making you feel like that, get it out of there. You want to be like her. You want to be top of your game. Doesn't matter which way it goes. You got this. Okay? That's the attitude. No matter which way it goes. Because the angels, which I love these cards, have signs for you. They're going to point you in the right direction. They're going to show you which way to go. They're always with you. They never leave you. They're not going to forsake you. They haven't yet, and they won't ever. They're never going to leave you. They're always going to guide you and give you what you need. Because, look at this. It's time to celebrate. Whatever needs to go, celebrate. Party. That means if you lose your job, go have a party. Go celebrate with your friends. Look forward to the journey ahead. Because the journey ahead is trying to take you to harmony, where you're in better peace and harmony with yourself. See how his feet are in the water, and he's balanced, he's happy, he's tiptoeing through everything in life. He feels good about himself. He feels happy, light. Easy. Things are easier. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe things will be easier for you the month of November. Well, the next card we have from the fairy deck the 15 ego card. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material goods, getting caught up in fear and worry. Now, what did we talk about earlier? No fear and worry because they want to bless you. So look at how gorgeous these cards are. Oh my goodness, I love them. He's busy doing something, right? Working on a part of himself, make himself look better, feel better. But the work is really internal. And if you don't place importance on material goods, you won't have as much fear and you won't have as much worry. Okay? So don't go there if you can help it, you know. I mean, sometimes we have to go there so we learn that material goods have no value. The people in our lives are what have value, our relationships, our quality of knowing oneself. Seven of Autumn is the next card, and it says, have patience, don't worry, take your rest, plan your next steps. It's prudent to invest your time and money wisely. Take your time, calm down. There's no race to get to Taurus. Although I understand, you guys are wanting to have a little voice in there with his little wings on. He's waiting. He's wondering. He's letting his mind get away. It's kind of appropriate for this time. Okay, so take your time. Don't worry. Rest. When you're rested, you make better decisions. So if you have any decisions to make, it's best to get your rest this month. Take your time. Everything is, right now we've got Sun, Moon, and Mercury right now on Halloween opposing Taurus. So everything that you are is being put under the microscope of Scorpio. So all these material things and things of the ego are all being looked at very closely so we can decide what needs to be burned away. What's getting in our way of having, better planet life. And the final card that you have is the Queen of Spring. You're brilliant, you're loyal, you're talented, and you're friendly. Okay? When you get over your fears and just be you, this says believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home. This month you need to rest. You need to contemplate. You need to sit still. You need to allow some of this energy to pass, really, to be honest with you. See? She just needs to sit and enjoy all her opulent abundance all the way around her. She's got all of her little cups. She's, wait for spring. Spring is going to move a lot of energy into a higher place. See all that red, all that passion? It wants somewhere to go, doesn't it? Don't worry. Worry is an interesting thing. I'm a Virgo stellium, so God knows I know worrying. But I've learned to be a lot better about it. And I'll tell you, what I do is when my mind starts worrying and focused on things that, I'm overly concerned about, what I'll do is just tell myself to shut up. So you might have to tell yourself to shut up this month. It's okay to do that. You tell your monkey mind, hey, I'm tired of listening to you. I have another plan for myself, and it's going to be fine, and I'm going to take it easy, and I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm going to go change my attention and my focus on something that's positive. So maybe that's the message. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't let the monkey mind go crazy. Anyway, maybe some some nice smoky quartz. If you have troubles or worries or concerns, maybe you could put it into the smoky quartz, or maybe even some emerald. You know, give it to the quartz. You know, to be cleansed. You can also sleep with your amethyst, your quartz, your citrine, your smoky quartz, your cat's eye. Um, so maybe tune into some of that. Look some of that up. That might help you a little bit this month. But have a wonderful month, actually. Enjoy this. You know, that's really your message. Don't worry. Have fun. Put your red dress on and go. Get ready for the holidays with all your friends and family, and start planning what you want next year to look like. That'd be a great exercise. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Just start looking around. Start doing your research. You know. You don't have to do anything right now. Be cautious with your money right now. We've got, you know, heavy-duty energy going on. So holding back and keeping your reserves is not a bad idea. Anyway, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thanks for coming back, and I look forward to seeing you next month. I'll be doing a couple of other readings, so keep looking for me, and thanks again for being here.